possible to see how one of your customers uses the light?
I have 2 lights.
You have 2 lights. Wow. Okay. When you're giving aid, you distribute products that are free. What we do is different.
Hi.
We get those products out there, but we're selling them at a price.
Thank you. Tissue?
Sing. Don't hate me, hate the money I see.
My job is not terribly different than that of a missionary. I spread the gospel.
Hi, can I have a receipt, please? Thank you.
People don't want free goods and services. People want dignity. They want choice. They want to be treated as a customer.
The gospel is called social entrepreneurship, and it's inspiring young capitalists.
I just wanted to thank Yale and the School of Management.
Social entrepreneurs aim to solve the world's problems through business. The theory is that with charity, you give money, it gets used up, sometimes by the wrong people, and problems often don't get solved.
Aid and charity on its own will never solve the problems of poverty.
People give money to organizations like the Acumen Fund to invest in businesses. These businesses stick around longer to solve problems because they generate profit. Amazingly, they do this by selling to poor people.
What Acumen Fund is trying to do is recruit you, the next generation of entrepreneurs, the next class of fellows.
Every year, the Acumen Fund enlists a class of fellows. They are selected from hundreds of applicants to apprentice at the businesses that Acumen helps finance overseas.
Hello, guys. Hi.
Hi, Joel. How are you?
What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi, Joanna.
The Acumen Fellows Program is a year-long fellowship.
Thanks for coming on this journey. It's starting tonight. This is a large commitment. Almost every morning from 8 to 10, and almost every evening from 5 to 7, we have somebody from our community coming to speak to us.
We've all taken a year out of our lives to come and do 8 weeks of training in New York, and then 10 months in the field working with a company that serves the poor.
How do you train to sell to the poor?
1, 2, 3. You guys come into
Who's
the second
next?
one.
Taking
All right,
the-
it's gonna be like, you need to come in this
I'm with
one.
you.
All right.
Social entrepreneurship is still in its infancy.
One more.
Yeah, one more.
The fellows will have to work through problems that have never been encountered. They are enticed by the possibilities.
I dream a world where every human being on the planet has access to the goods and services. They need to make their own decisions. We have agreed on this for a small section of the population. Is it time now to extend it to every human being on the planet?
Acumen's investors meet the new class of fellows just before they journey to their assignments.
I'm Heidi from California, going to New Delhi.
I'm Suraj from Mumbai, going to Nairobi.
I'm Joel from Alabama, going to Karachi, Pakistan.
We're putting them all on airplanes tomorrow morning. So this is their hello and their goodbye.
I got an email from Acumen Fund saying, congratulations, you are going to a drip irrigation company in Pakistan. My thought was, how in the world am I going to explain to my parents that I'm going to Pakistan?
It is a great pleasure. I get to introduce my firstborn, Joel.
Thank you for coming. Thank you, Dad, for that wonderful introduction.
Joel previously did mission work overseas. He's now spreading a different kind of message.
I'm just a strong believer in this, trying to take business concepts to serve the poor in developing countries. Many people, when I tell them I'm going to Pakistan, they say, oh, it's dangerous, don't go there. My response has come from my faith that this is where the Lord is leading me.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be praying for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I might say, I've never been to Karachi, but I've spent some time in Pakistan. I'm not saying I'm...
Senator Shelby has always gone to my church, and he really identified with not just giving charity away, but rather doing that work sustainably.
I didn't want to say it. We have wasted through multilateral organizations trillions of dollars.
It's incredible.
It's been stolen. So you're on the right track.
I don't like all that noise, just noise in the background. They sit there and do it and they keep time with their butts.
Does your conscience bother you? I'll tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama.
All right, boys, that's the last song now.
Where the skies are so blue.
All right. Yeah, we're about to eat.
This is good.
Every time he
Whichever team he
predicts.
picks.
Do you know
they
where
use
you're
it.
going to be staying?
Not yet. They're working on it. One of the fellows at Wake Forest, he's from Pakistan. He told me to tell you, no matter what you do, don't go to Pakistan.
He literally said that.
It's a little late for that. He already has the ticket.
And don't go to Hilton hotels. You know,
There's a Marriott.
Don't go to Marriott.
Joel feels like he's on a mission, but the Lord's sending him to Pakistan.
Well, as I've said, the Lord sent Jesus on a mission, and he ended up dying.
Well, he was supposed to.
Well, I know, but I don't want.
He's not ready for Joel to go yet.
I'm not ready for Joel to die yet.
Last weekend that I was in the U.S., I went to the wedding of my cousin. So if you find yourself in Pakistan in the next 10 months, you got to give me a call. That's a very sheltered reality. I've been going in a path that the Lord has set before me. I see my father suggesting that I try out for track in 8th grade. I go back to when I received a call from the track coach at Yale saying that they wanted to recruit me. God is using all of these experiences to prepare me for something greater. I don't know what that is. I think He's going to use me in some way that's very special. How can you utilize capitalism, basically, to affect social change?
I'm a Acumen Fund Fellow. I grew up in San Diego.
You want these crackers?
I could put them on there. You can just relax.
Okay.
And a pretty conservative household. My father was in the military. I was always, really pushed to be serious and to work hard and succeed. When I graduated from college, I went into investment banking.
Really, why are you doing this?
This is the new form of capitalism. you can make a choice to work for a company that's doing social good. I think increasingly, people want more from the companies for whom they work.
Let's have a toast to your safe return.
Thank you. And a great year.
And a great year.
Thanks. Cheers. My father told me that if I wanted to do this type of work, I had to be prepared to give up my life. I sort of poo-pooed that. And I was very wrong. My assignment was working for DaAi Design in India.
LED stands for a light emitting diode. The LED industry globally has been expanding like crazy.
Hello and welcome to the red carpet of LED Expo 2009 here in New Delhi, India.
What they've essentially done in LEDs is minimize the amount of energy that's wasted as heat energy. They've taken all the energy and turned it into light. The industry has been mostly focused on industrial uses.
We sell to hotels, we also sell to billboard companies.
Underwater lights and the walkover lights.
For traffic lights, billboards and on the side of highways and things.
Get set, go!
India also has 500 million people who don't have access to good electricity. People are burning kerosene every night as the only way to see. I went to high school in India. My neighbor's son, he was a 12-year-old, had knocked over a bottle of kerosene by accident. Then he had third-degree burns covering his whole body. You have to put it right under your nose to get enough light to read and to write. DaAi backed up and said, let's design LED lights, solar lights, specifically for these customers that don't have access to good power.